Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Soda Review Podcast. I am your host, Julian, and I support a person's right to choice. On today's episode, I will be sampling my first grape soda for the series. This one is from Zuberfizz, which is a product from the Durango Soda Company, Inc., which is coming out of Durango, Colorado. This is a lively craft soda. There's a number of elements to this label that I think I will just refer you to the thumbnail for the episode to get the full gist of it. But basically, at the top of the label, it says Classic Draft Soda. And then sort of towards the bottom there, it says twist this exclamation point. So I'm wondering if this is a twist off. Then on the left side, we have several bottle cap icons of various different colors, the top of which says Durango Soda Company. The next, caffeine free. The third bottle cap is just the Zuberfizz Z logo icon. And then finally, the fourth and very bottom cap just says pure cane sugar. Now, if we look to the far end of the label, we have a little bit of a diatribe here. It says quality over quantity since 2002. So, not the youngest buck, but definitely not really close to some of the older brands that we've had on the program. If we dive further in, it says, we take pride in the manufacturing process, ingredients, and packaging we use at Durango Soda Company, Inc. Each batch is handcrafted in small quantities with fresh Rocky Mountain water from the San Juans. We choose to use pure cane sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup and avoid harsh chemicals. Our finished product is then transferred to glass bottles, a superior container to aluminum or plastic for taste, your health, and the environment. So twist one off and drink it down. It's the real deal. So already we are definitely able to glean a couple of things from this, as well as corroborate that it is, in fact, a twist-off cap. I do definitely applaud them for bringing attention to the fact that pure cane sugar is used as opposed to high fructose corn syrup, otherwise known as the devil's syrup, as well as avoiding harsh chemicals. But not only that, this highlights sort of what this podcast is all about. The fact that glass bottles are, in fact, superior to aluminum or plastic, of course, for taste, but then again, also for your health and the environment, which who can argue with that? If we turn it over and look at the ingredients list, wow, yeah, there really aren't that many in here. So we got triple filtered carbonated water, pure cane sugar, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, and of course, sodium benzoate. Normally at this point, I would go ahead and reach for my pop the top, but seeing as how this is a twist off, I am going to, in fact, just twist the top. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, it definitely came off with ease. I didn't really have to put much into it. Unfortunately, it lacks that top popping quality that I like. And as a result, we definitely got very few carbonated bubbles rushing the surface of the soda. Not a lick of the mist that, really floats my boat. But what are you going to do? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and see what this one's all about. So the Zuberfizz Grape Soda, bottoms up. Yeah. Yeah, that is a grape soda. Even before the liquid passed the threshold of my lips, I was already greeted by an aroma of grape. You know what? Actually, I'd say less grape and more purple. Um, uh, Very much so. For a lot of these grape products, the flavor is in fact just purple. but it's not a bad purple or a bad grape. It's not overwhelming. It's not as powerful as a Sunkissed, perhaps, but it's definitely no waif. It isn't sort of the speculation of a grape flavor, which I would venture to guess would be something similar to the Oak Grove soda line. It's a classic run of the mill grape soda, and I don't mean run of the mill in a bad way. I mean this covers all of its bases for a grape soda. I have no faults. I have no qualms. It's enjoyable. To be honest with you, I really put down half that bottle already. So I'm just going to go in for one last slug, and then I think we're going to settle up. Can't argue with that. Not really much more to say. Zuberfizz, you do grape pretty dang good, and I commend you for it. I'm going to have to try a couple of the other flavors in your soda line. So I think that's going to wrap this one up. I'd like to thank you all for joining me, as always, on another episode of the Soda Review Podcast. I've been Julian, signing off.